Want to get into a few things with this Corey Holcomb and Anton Daneils, man. They out here leaking footage. Let me see something. They leaking the footage of the female that actually came back. It was already done a couple years ago. Everybody already know about it. And I'm using this under fair use. Mr. 1950, y'all go to his channel and check it out. He put together some real good commentary, man, but I wanted to react to this. I'm gonna use it under fair use once again. Make sure y'all subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that like button for me, hit the notification so you'll know when I'm up here. I want y'all to understand, and we want to break it down because it's a sensitive matter because it's a woman involved. And sometimes people get blinded because it is a woman involved. But we got to keep it real. We as men know them women that's just outspoken, slick mouth, talk crazy to you. And yeah, they say men is emotional, more emotional than women. Even if that's being said, but sometimes you got to be a woman and don't feed into back and forth with a man, back and forth with a man. But not only that, the crazy and strange thing is the woman boyfriend was outside while she's doing this argument with a man, man. L Blizz, salute. What up, boy? Her boyfriend was out there while she's going back and forth with Corey. A real man not supposed to let his woman be arguing with a man, because now you getting ready to put me in danger. Either I could lose my life or I could lose or go to jail, which still could be consistent of losing my life. And it's crazy that this happened, man. And why it's happening. How she even get to intertwine with Corey out of all the men out there? Why is she arguing with him? 11 at night, woman around, about 15 dudes they say was out there, and gets into it with Corey. Over, or like for what? Some things is not even meant to be said, even if you want to say it. Just walk away and figure out another way. But they expect the man to walk away when a woman talking to him crazy. That's deep. It's like the woman outside holding it down and her man standing right there. If his woman had a valid point, he's supposed to step up and say, babe, step to the side. Yo, man, you know what she talking about is right. Or you know what's this and what's that. Her man ain't do nothing. So it's crazy to me how these things happen, man. Ro Williams, I see you, boy. So, we're going to react to some of this stuff. And y'all getting ready to see the woman points in Corey's face first. Yes, he stepped up to her when she was saying something, but we can't even, the video don't have audio, so nobody really know what was being said out there, but she might have said some foul stuff, didn't know how to press a button. But it shouldn't even got to that point where a woman should be even having any interactions back and forth with a man. Let alone when he walked up to her, still that don't give her the right to point in nobody's face. That means she initiated everything first at that point. Like, y'all just check it out, man. I'm gonna let y'all see this, man.
Corey thing, right? So look. We obviously see what Corey is, right?
Peep it out, y'all. He walking up.
So
watch her hand.
I want you guys to look at her right hand. I'll pause it when it happens. Right there. Now, do you see her put her hand in his face? And I believe, I couldn't get it too much, but I believe that she touched him with her finger.
And that's what that's what she wrong at. That right hand, pointing the finger. L Blizz said, I think Corey hit that before. Yeah, she got too much emotions involved with this. And something just ain't right. Who gonna have their man outside with them? She's still woofing. First of all, I'm telling mines, Yo, nah, you're not arguing with no man. No. And she's supposed to let her man know what she about to do before she do it. Now I gotta check Corey, man. I'm sorry. I'm nah. And if she even did tell her man that and he didn't check that, that's a whole nother red flag. Cause a real man would have been like, man, you're not checking nobody. Like, what are you talking about? You going to check them? No. And if so, we'll do it the right way. We'll set up a meeting and discuss whatever you mad about. That's crazy, but we'll finish looking, y'all.
So what I'm saying is what happened here? Did she threaten me? For him to come forward like that.
Facts.
It wasn't just no roasting session. You know, a lot of people be like, oh, it was roasting. What did she threaten me?
Just pay attention now. You gonna
Again, I'm not condoning what transpired. But what I will say is that the laws in California, especially in California, is that they're very lenient when it comes to stuff like this. And we're going to play this again, and I want you...
And yeah, mind you, they said that the police actually saw the video, or it was brought in court, and it was dropped, dismissed. Because people was trying to say he punched her. It wasn't never even a punch. It was definitely a mush. But they call it, I guess, in LA or wherever, Corey from a mash. She said mashed or something. But we're going to see.
As to watch again. She may have said something. He came to her. She put her hand in his face. Look at this right here.
Immediately.
He paused right there.
Immediately hand.
And then he was upset. I think she may have touched him. And then he ended up open hand mushing. And I was always wondering why.
And there we go right there. See, and her man is out there. If her man is out there, now you let your woman get mushed. And now you are in something now. But it didn't look like her man even did anything. Somebody said, Human Nature said, Corey is horrible and needs to face charges. So she put her finger on him first. What she need to face? She don't face charges because it's showing clear as day that she put her hands when he walked up, put her hands on him. And you ain't supposed to touch nobody, because once you touch somebody, you open the gate for whatever is going to come back at you. Period. Man or woman. Women think they can get passes with this type of stuff, man. Tyson said, Corey, a whole sucker. Where was this energy with Anton? Shaking my head, selective outrage. Here we go with this again. He got up and stood in front of Anton. Anton ain't put his finger on him. Why Anton ain't put his hand on her like that lady did? So that tells you what he would have did if Anton would have did that. L. Bliss said they went to court already. Facts. Charles Johnson said Corey should have the same energy for Anton. He stepped up to Anton the same way he stepped up to the woman. Why Anton ain't do what the woman did? She got more balls than Anton. She put her finger up. He didn't. Like, why you coming over here, man? Why Anton ain't do that? A person that walk away from anybody is a coward, first of all. So y'all need to get that straight. So we ain't gonna get into all that. We talking about this hand that this woman put on in his face first, man. Let's go there. Let's don't skip over the preliminaries, because it's showing you right here that she clearly did it. For real. Here we go.
Would he mush instead of punch, right?
Exactly.
Now, like I said, I don't condone any of this. I'm just giving you my analysis on this video. But what I will tell you is,
they said Corey said, Tyson said, Anton told Corey they could go in outside. Corey sat back down. That's how I know you don't know what you was looking at. He told him he can go outside. He got up. Anton got up and walked away to create distance, and Corey never got up. So what you mean Corey sat back down? See, you saying that wrong, so I know you was watching the wrong thing. He rolled over like, what I gotta go outside for? You ain't said it again, so I don't need to go outside. That tells me you don't want to fight. I want to fight now. What we gotta go outside for? Which you got security there, man. Somebody said, I think her man got dragged too. More than likely, yo, my boy L Blizz.
This changed my outlook on this.
Somebody, J Bo said, stop lying. Anton stepped up in his face and washed and asked or washed for fade twice after insulting him in his face twice. Why he ain't mush Anton? What he said in his face twice? Nothing. He said, say it again. And he said, I'm here. I'm here. He ain't say that deep thing again. That means you scared. How he insulted him in his face? He said, I'm here. That ain't no insult. Get out of here, man. Y'all wild, boy. I don't know where y'all from with that, man.
Situation a lot based upon this right here. See, because when it came, now mind you, that's a threat. Him coming, but it's not a threat by the law.
That's a fact, it ain't, because they ain't put your hand.
Now you can feel away.
Yeah, you ain't got a weapon
Can
in
you
your
run?
hand.
You can run. You can get up out of there.
All right, you could
It also don't give you the right to put your hand in my face right there.
Not at all.
Wow, testing. Right here.
Right there.
It's touched.
Her hand.
It's touched.
Her hand touching. You asking for it.
I'm telling you right now, this
Young, what up?
changed my perception. There's a lot of things I didn't know about this case, too. I guess this case was already dismissed.
William Howard said, men don't tell people that they are cowards for walking away from a situation. MFers may have saved your dumb ass life for walking away from you. I can respect that. I can respect the man that walk away, but I don't respect the man that walk away and brag like he was ready to fight. That's the key point to this whole situation. Left the next day and start bragging like he would whooped on homeboy and all that. He would have whooped on Corey. Nah. I respect the man that could walk away. I wouldn't call him a coward. It's like, I know what I do to you, man. I'm going to just walk away and leave it alone. But I'm not going to brag the next day neither like I was going to whoop on you. Especially when you know you had security over there. That don't even make sense. Charles said Corey comes off as a fake tough guy. When it's real beef, ain't nothing to talk about. Yeah, but that's when it's real beef. But when you're on a professional setting, certain things you have to back away from at certain times and play it the correct way. So this ain't like it was there in the streets and it's happening like that. It don't work like that. He could have lost his podcast, but once, you know, homie kept talking and wasn't listening to him, breaking it down to him, why not to say the D word, homie Anton kept going back and forth with him. So being that he ain't listening, he said, all right, he put the mic down, say it again. Now he's ready to jeopardize his business. It's common sense. Because now he upset. The business ain't got it. This dude ain't going to be talking to me like that. Period. Facts. Charles Johnson said, it's better to walk away because you don't know how far the other person going to take it. I mean, when you about to fight, you don't care how far nobody going to take it. You know about how far you going to take it. So it's either you just walking away because you know you don't want to do real damage to a person, and or maybe you just don't want to fight. That ain't in your blood. That don't mean you're a coward. Now, if Corey would have hit him, maybe they would have had to get it popping. But if he wanted to avoid a fight, I still respect the man that'll avoid a fight, but will fight. And even if he didn't want to, I still got to respect it. I can't respect the man that could just act like he was tough when it's clear as day. If I tell somebody something I eat, or whatever, that means I meant it. And if he get up in my face, either I'm going to snuff him on the walk up, because I'm thinking he coming to get at me because of what I said from a distance. And or if he to call me out and I meant it, I'm gonna say it again. It is what it is. I'm prepared for whatever. Said Corey got punked. I don't know how a person get punked when the other person get up and walk away after the person told him say it again like you my child. It's like you tell your child, what you just say, boy? What you just say? Say it again. And you want to give a kid a chance. And you just don't say nothing or say it again. And he didn't say it again like a child and got up and walked away. Period. How somebody scared if they're at the other side of the table from you, but then get up and walk over to you and sit down in your face and still want to break it down to you. Where? How does that show fear? Walking to the person. Don't make sense, man. Don't make sense.
It's a little wild to me.
Yeah.
It's a little wild to me. But I'm telling you, most of y'all did not see that.
Anton is a punk.
Do y'all see that right there?
Her hand in that man's face.
Do y'all see that right there? All I'm saying is, it looks to me just like he put the hand in the face. I'm telling you.
The hand is in the face, man. Feel I speak, what up? J-Bo said, if a man told you that in your face once and asked for a fade at least once, what you doing? He didn't ask for a fade. He said it, and Corey gave him a pass with the first one and broke it down to him why you should say that to people that come from where he come from, which is good, and he's still in his place of establishment. So he'll give a person a pass on that note. And when the dude Anton was acting like he wasn't hearing him, kept trying to talk over him and going back and forth, and being that he didn't want to hear it, what Corey was saying, Corey got frustrated and said, all right, then what you want to do? Say it again. That's what he said. He didn't say what you want to do. He said, say it again then. Being that you're not hearing me. Now, we in the hood. We ain't got nothing to lose. This is my establishment. We outside talking, or we might be in the store. It ain't my store. And a person say that, invite you to the joints, and you stand on those rules. He probably got two-piece right off the gate. I could read a man when I know he ain't playing. I mean, Corey wasn't playing with him. But he still had things to lose, man. Anton got up. Now look how Anton talking now. All right, you won. Now he all of a sudden now a victim because the nigga brought his kid into it. Now he want to do lawsuits and all that. Now he ain't talking that language no more. That sound, nah, stop it. I'm never gonna believe that Anton was tough. I've been around too many people that will punch you in your face first, depending on who you are. Might give you a pass if y'all homeboys. They might say, well, keep talking. I'm telling you, keep talking. And the person keep talking, then they get popped. Or the person just shut up and then they left alone. And homie tried to front for the camera and fooled a lot of y'all like he's tough. And got up and went over there by that security, knowing when he go out in the back. It's common sense, man. They wasn't going to let them fight when they go in the back. Ain't no need for me getting up with this fake foolery. Nah. The female didn't have to say it again. Yeah, and he walked up on the female and she put her hands in his face. That's why she got mushed. Anton didn't even do that. When he got up and sat in front of Anton, he didn't do what that woman just did. So y'all make that make sense. I'm just saying. So nah, you're not even making sense with that. The woman even stepped up and put her hands up when he walked up. Yeah, I agree with you, Phila. I don't respect the bringing the little kids in it, man. And he didn't punch the woman. He mushed us right here on the thing. But she put her hands in his face first. She put her hands in his face first. And she shouldn't be out there arguing with a man. And her man is out there. Let her argue with a man. What kind of man is that? My woman ain't arguing with no dude because I know what's going to happen if he violate like Corey violated. It's going crazy after that. So no, I'm checking my woman. See, women like that control their men. The man couldn't say nothing. And that's a fact. Coach said he already covered the situation on that girl. Yeah, they didn't do nothing about it because the woman was out of line. Yeah, he walked up, but it ain't no threat though. He didn't raise his hands. He didn't do nothing. He just walked up. Like, who you talking to like that? Period. Who is this? Deezy said, bro, clearly I could tell you would fold like a napkin if somebody calls you outside to fight. Let me tell you something, brother. A dude told me he just called me a bitch ass nigga. He got popped. Boop, 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 boop. Period. Ask anybody about me in Harlem, homeboy. I'm always was the one punching first, nigga. I'm from 146 St. Nicholas. Big Boosie, all through Harlem, period. And they better be glad that they getting punched. And that's facts. I'm saying it all over the YouTube. So you better check your record. That's how I'm able to recognize a punk when I see one. And it never happening. But depending on who you are, I might give you a little pass. And depending on how I'm feeling. So, never. You better research me before you do all them dumb talk. Robert Corey give a bigger platform than being on his show for a lesser known person. Anton got a big following. Anton ain't no little show. That's why this controversy is big at this point. Feli said, see, I know you ain't rocking with Corey punching that woman in the face. And for the record, that was not a muff. That was a punch. We looking at it right here, bro. Hold up, it went out. Oh, man. Hold up. That wasn't a punch. That was a mush. We looking at it right here.
But thanks to Purdue Global, I thought I'd literally try.
So I was wrong.
Even he said he was wrong because he was.
But I'm gonna show you.
Because he was mad. All right, I'm gonna let him. He gonna play it back in a second. He said he was wrong because he thought it was a punch, and he thought the lady didn't do nothing. The lady mushed him first. I don't never agree with nobody hitting on no woman. But ain't no woman gonna hit on me neither. And if she my woman, I'm gonna give her 2-3 passes. Go ahead, back up, man. Stop playing. Cause even then after that, she's asking for it. But if it's a woman I don't know and she mush me like that, I probably won't punch her. I'm gonna smack her. Like they say, you bitch smack. Like if you tell a nigga, I ain't even gonna punch you cause you ain't know I'll bitch smack you, nigga. But ain't no woman putting their hands on me neither. I don't condone a woman putting their hands on a man. I don't condone a woman sitting there arguing with a man. You trying to spark something up, so now you want people to look at you as a woman, but while you were standing there talking and you mushed me in my head, you acting like you a man. So what we gonna do about that? So a woman get a pass to put their hands on a man and keep standing there talking to the man crazy? So that's cool. Nah. I'm gonna let you see that was a mush, not a punch. And that's a whole nother reason why you don't let your woman argue with a man. Because once she did that, it's on him to take it how he want to take it if he would have punched her. But he didn't punch her though.
This video that I posted yesterday, I want you guys to really see something I did not see. And I was looking at the video more and more and more, and I was like, whoa, did that happen? And then also, we're going to listen to Craig. Craig got a lot of game in regards of what happened with this situation. Now, we're about to really break this down. Check it out. Let's get to this Corey thing, right? So we obviously see what Corey is, right? Right.
Somebody said Anton definitely ain't tough. Neither is Corey. I mean, it don't matter at who's tough on both of their parts at this point. Maybe Corey got selective people that he would step up to and poke his chest out to. But we talking about Anton and him. He clearly got up and walked over there and sat down in front of him. That's not a sign of a person being soft. That's a sign of I'm ready to fight if we can't figure this out right now. And he was trying to figure it out, and Anton kept talking, and he didn't want to hear nothing. So that meant say it again now. So he gave him a pass. All that acting like you wanted to get up and fight, bro. It ain't start outside. It started right here. And if Anton was tough, he should have punched him in the face for walking up on him like that. That don't make sense to me, man. But here we go.
So
watch the hands.
I want you guys to look at her right hand. I'm gonna pause it when it happens. Right there.
Bingo.
Now, do you see her put her hand in his face? And I believe, I couldn't get it too much, but I believe that she touched him with her finger.
Her hand is in the face, feel all right
So
there.
what I'm saying is what happened?
And he gonna show it again.
Is he threatening? For him to come forward like that, it wasn't just no roasting session. You like,
and go on Mr. 1950 where you could see it probably a little better. I'm in New York right now. I'm at one of my people cribs. I couldn't miss out on this one. I had to show it. If I was where I was supposed to be, you'd see it better. But it's showing her hand. You're gonna show it again.
Like, oh, it was roasting. What is she threatening? Again, I'm not condoning what transpired. But what I will say is that the laws
and one thing about it, we don't condone hitting women or kids. We don't also condone a woman think that she gonna hit a man. Period. No woman don't get a pass to hit no man. Period. And real men don't let their women argue with another man. And you standing right there. She's begging to get her man either unalive or him unaliving somebody. And then she gonna move on with her life with another man. Period. But she want to be mouthy like she's a big dog. And she the only woman out there at 11 o'clock at night. What kind of sense does that make? Who you think you are, lady? That don't make no sense. No woman don't get a pass for putting their hand on no man and running their mouth like she's a man. Can't get around none of that. Can't get around Anton. It ain't got nothing to do with something because somebody don't like Anton. I'm speaking about the fact of the matter. The fight didn't start outside. I mean, the argument didn't start outside. So we gotta get up, let's take it outside. What do you care about fighting in somebody else's establishment? Which the person you are arguing with is his establishment. I want to get it popping right there so I can tear all his equipment up in there. I'm going to pick up anything and bust him in his head with his own equipment in there. And tearing up his shop and fighting at the same time. What I'm going to be, when a person offers you to go outside for a fair one, that means he's being polite to somebody's establishment. It might not be his, and he's in somebody else's house. Those be like the purposes of taking it outside. But when a person just want to fight, get it popping, they don't care where it started at. It's going down right there. It ain't no being polite. Take it outside. In the man who you are arguing with establishment. Why do you care about going outside? Explain that to me. Those are the only reasons why people want to take it outside, because they're going to respect somebody else's house or business. So he's going to respect Corey's business, and Corey the one trying to tell him what's up, let's fight. He's being nice because of that. Why did he need to go outside? He need a lot of room to move around. He needed room to move around. What he needed to go outside for? Why he had to get up and say, let's take it outside, man? What he needed? He needed space. And the man was right there in his face. He had all opportunity. Not only that, a man standing up over you, you sitting in the chair, you are vulnerable. When Corey got up to walk over there, he supposed to stood up. He still was sitting up, looking up, talking to him like a kid. Sucker. That's a sucker. That means you was scared, man. Never gonna tell me that, Anton. If it even wasn't Anton, it could have been my homeboy that I love. I'd have told him, bro, you was acting like you scared, my G. You let that man stand up over you, dog. And you ain't even say it again. And you supposed to say it again, then punch him, because you know if you said it again when he sat that mic down, it looked like he was about to start swinging if you would have said it again, man. It's just the facts. Once again, like I said, police that shoot people in the back, and the jury watch the video and see the person shoot the man in the back, running or walking away from him. But the cops said they was a threat to me. And that is in the complaint, that the guy was a threat, so they shot him in the back. And the jury finds the police not guilty. But we all looking at the video with the guy shoot him in the back. Even if we didn't see a video, and he was, we didn't see no video, and the cop said it was a threat. But we asked him where the bullet wounds are at. They're in the back. Well, how was he a threat if bullet wounds are in the back? Shouldn't the bullet wounds be in the front? It's equivalent to Anton getting up and walking away. He walked away from the threat. It don't get no easier than that, man. What do people, if we didn't have this internet, we wouldn't know how naive and silly people are. And now we see a video with the lady mushing him. She did just like this with the finger. We're going to show it again.
Especially in California. Is that
how we ain't seeing that lady putting her hand in this man's face?
Stuff like this.
So she get a pass to do that too.
And we're gonna play this again, and I want you guys to watch.
That's deep to me, man. Come on, Fila. Come on now. You let a woman mush you in your face?
She put her hand in his face. Look at this right here. Look. You pause it right there. And then he was upset. I think she may have touched him.
She upset him. Yeah, she
touched him.
He even gonna show her when she touched him.
And then he ended up open hand mushing. And I was
open hand mushed her, Fila. Not punched her. She didn't have no bruises on her face.
Punch.
Nothing.
Right? Now, like I said, I don't condone.
She's one of them women that just be mouthy to men, man, and think like it's a game. I met her kind before. I know all of y'all that's up here on this panel know a lot of women that's mouthy and think that they can talk to men any kind of way and don't have no respect for their own man. The man is the puppy around the house. She's one of those type. I met plenty of them like that, arguing with a man. My woman would never be nowhere arguing with no man, and especially if I'm right there. And let me rephrase it. I can't say what she won't do if I ain't there, but if I'm there, she's not arguing with no man. That's not gonna happen. First of all, she gonna check with me before she even say she gonna go over there and check this dude or say what she wanna say to him. And I'm gonna analyze the situation like what's happening. And then I'm gonna say either no you're not, or I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna pull him to the side and I'm gonna discuss that. Those are the appropriate ways to handle things when a woman feels some kind of way. She making you look like you're a sucker. Indirectly. That she feels she gotta be there arguing with a man. That's bugged out to me, man. Tell me where I'm going crazy, or I ain't been around. I've been around and I done seen it all. And that's a fact. Yeah, he walked up to her. That don't mean nothing. Anybody can walk up to somebody. But he didn't put his hands on her. She put her, as he walked up, her hand met his forehead at the same time. Charles Johnson said, you put your hands on somebody, don't be surprised by the consequences. That's all I'm saying. She don't get a pass for putting her hand on him. Somebody say he shouldn't have walked up. If a woman talking junk to you, you got the right to walk up and make sure what? Why not walk up? She shouldn't have been over there in his face. She walked over there to confront him. Why would she do that?
What the hell?
She wild. He could walk up. He didn't touch her.
Sure.
Fela speaks. So you saying this video is a blatant lie? That
Yes, I'm just giving you my analysis.
her
on this
hand
video,
did
but what I
not
will
just
tell you is,
walk when he walked up.
I was totally
He just
wrong.
rewinded it back
This
twice.
changed my outlook on the situation a lot based
Her
upon
hand is
this
in his
right here.
face.
See, because when it
Walk
came,
up.
now mind
Finger.
you, that's a threat. Him coming, but it's not a threat by the law. Now you can feel away.
That's a hand. His hand
Can
is
you
down
run?
by his
You
side.
can run. You can get up out of there.
He walked up. That's fact. She could have walked away.
It also don't give you the right to put your hand in somebody's face right there.
Not at all.
Wow, that's the right there.
Bingo.
It's touched.
So you need to go and
It's touched.
go to Home Channel, Mr. 1950, and watch.
I'm telling you right now.
She put her
This
hands on him first.
changed my perception.
Facts.
There's a lot of things I didn't know about this case too.
They cut
I
the
guess this
video
case
when
was
she put
already
her hands up.
Dismissed.
Nah, they got the video now. He got the video. This Frederick
So wild
Hayes.
to me.
They got the video
So
now
wild to me.
when she put her hands up.
And I'm telling you, most of y'all did not see that. Did y'all? Do y'all see that right there? Do y'all see that right there? All I'm saying is, it looks to me
Fela
just like
said, and I don't care.
he put the hand in the face.
I don't care what she talking. He didn't steal
I'm telling
Anton. Wait, did you just see the
Right
lady? He
there,
walked to the
she
lady,
made
right?
me call him
Fela.
all type.
When he walked up to the lady put her hands in his head. Did you see when he got up and walked over to Anton, Fela? When he walked over to Anton didn't do what that lady did. She had more balls than Anton. He didn't put his finger up like, why you walking over here for me? He ain't stand up and say, why you walking up? He stayed sitting down and was looking up, talking till Corey sat down. So that don't even make sense, my brother. Period. There's no way around it to try to make Anton look like he was tough. There's no way around to protect this woman violated first and put her hands up. It's on camera. It's on camera, man. I'm not making this up. You act like I'm talking without the camera roller showing that she's putting her hands on this man. Charles Johnson said, you ain't got to display yourself, Boosie. They over here. They shouldn't. They should know how you get down. Oh, that's a fact. I appreciate that, but gee, some people probably don't know. But the only thing they gotta do is ask around. I'm an open book. My name heavy out here, and I don't condone none of that. It is what it is. I don't bother people. Just don't play with me. I'm good with it. Frederick Hayes said, I don't care if you a woman or a man. Don't put your hands on me. That's facts. It's just law. It's common sense, man. No woman don't get no pass. That mean women gonna be smacking niggas up every day out here, man. For real. Yeah, they said Anton got a large bot following. He put it up there to create a narrative, man. These bots are the main ones who indicate who get big over the real people. Yeah, but bots is fake. And that means fake information. Charles Josh said it was a mush. Definitely was a mush. I'm looking right at it. Nobody put their hands on Corey. He clearly walked up to the lady and into her finger. How you walk up and into somebody's finger, bro? Well, why his finger ain't walk up to her foot and finger? Yo, bro, you bugging, man. Yo, you wildin', my nigga. That's like saying you beat somebody up because you was punching their fist with your face. You wildin'. Yo, that's wild right there. Yo. Come on, Fila. You smarter than that, brother. You wildin', brother. Yeah, mush been to be disrespectful, and it was a respectful way to strike a woman without smacking her or punching her. Let her know, don't put your hands on me. So that mush was that. Now, if she'd have came back with a punch, no telling what Corey would have came back with too. Ain't nobody said she mushed first. It's showing that she punched.
Bees and all type of it.
Her finger,
look,
her finger right here, pointing. His hands is to his side.
But I tell you one thing.
His hands to his side. So he still ain't did nothing yet until
nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about this. It's totally wrong. I was definitely wrong. This changes my outlook on the situation. And I want y'all to hear about what Craig says. You know, because Craig, he's talking some different type stuff here.
They said if you're a fighter over lesser insults, calling OG a punk, why you give Corey a pass if you say Anton a punk? Double standard because you like Corey because he represent hood to you. I don't know what hood from. I don't know nothing about Corey. I'm starting to hear about him, so I don't got nothing to do with that. I'm calling from what I see and what I know. I ain't on nobody's side. I don't know neither one of them to that matter. I know of Anton that he said something slick one time about my bro. Didn't know nothing he was talking about. And I checked him on that note. Still didn't know nothing about him. That was like a year and some change ago until this came about. He's a punk because he got up and tried to perpetrate like he's a real dude. And he's not. Talk about he was fighting his cousins and nephews and all that. That ain't, that's people that love you ain't really gonna hurt you. He ain't never said nothing about a brawl that he had in the street. That he had fair ones with in the street. That don't even make sense to me. I don't hear nobody vouching for him. Nah, Anton used to be in the hood. But it's people vouching for Corey. That's on that. I know a punk when I see one. You can't fool me. Period. The man stepped up to him and he did nothing, man. And for him to save his channel without getting it taken down, why I'm gonna keep going back and forth and he won't say it again. And I'm gonna go and keep forcing myself on him to fight me. But bust what he did. He started calling that woman that was with him, whether it was his secret mistress, even if it's my homegirl, you're not gonna be disrespecting her, calling her, get that witch out of here, get that itch out of here. You bringing that itch up in here like she getting on my show. I don't know that itch. That right there should have turned Anton around. Like, what? Now, old girl should be looking at him like he crazy. And from what I'm hearing, she fell back from him now at this point. She can't even be safe to go nowhere with him because he'll let a man disrespect her. Ain't no way in the world I would have left out of there. He kept calling her itch, B-I-T-C-H, while I'm right there. That was automatic come back. We ain't even got to go outside now. and he ain't do it. Fila said, Boosie, I'm telling you, I don't need a video. I'm from Chicago. I know what a muff is. He punched her and she didn't touch him. How you not gonna know what? Well, how you know he muffed her if you didn't know? If you saying she didn't touch him, and we looking right at the video, man. We looking right at the video. So if you don't see a video, but you gonna commentate on something, bro, that's dangerous. That means if you go to court, somebody could say, I didn't see nothing, but I heard about it. That's hearsay. You speaking hearsay, bro. You have to either see it on video so you can determine whether you believe the person, and or you actually saw it yourself. And I'm looking at the man's whole hand is like this, what he did. I'm seeing it right here from my own eyes, though. I'm a little closer to it. That's what I'm telling you, you need to go and look, because maybe you'll recant what you're saying right now, because you're not making sense, bro. It don't matter where you're from. It's about the actual confrontation, what's going on, man. Charles John said, I tell any woman I get involved with, I don't hit women. Facts, you're not supposed to. But that doesn't mean you can hit me. Facts. Don't put your hands on me, man, because I'm not going to hit you. I'm going to walk away and I'm leaving. DJ John says, salute SK. If you run it too. Alright. This nigga said, nah, Boosie, you switch it up. I ain't never switch it up. But what I'm telling you is all facts. I'm looking at her hands. Ain't no way in the world I could see a video. Somebody tell you the sky's green, but it's really blue. You'll say, yeah, it is green. Nobody can tell me nothing what I see with my own eyes. I just showed you the footage with her hitting Corey. She's putting her finger in his face and touching it with her right hand.
He's talking some totally different type of stuff.
I'm gonna show it to you one more time, man. Look right here in the corner. Look right here.
Nobody's talking about this.
I'm gonna show you on the walk up.
Dismissed.
Yeah.
Right here. See, because when it came,
he walked up and
that's
her hand goes up.
Him coming. What do you this? I'm just giving. She put her hand in his face.
Right
Look at
there.
his right.
Finger on his right there, man.
And then
that's her arm. That's
he was
her
upside.
hand. His hands is still down by his side.
She may have touched
common
him.
sense, man. How
and
you?
Then he ended up open hand mushing, and I was always wondering,
you see his hand open mushing her.
Would he mush instead of punch? Right? Now, like I said, I don't condone any of this. I'm just giving you my analysis on this video. But what I will tell you is, I was totally wrong.
J-Bo said that mush ended with part fist. It was no regular. How could it end? A fist is closed. A mush is this. So there's no way it could be a fist if he already came and got his whole hand on her face and pushed it. How could it end with a fist? You can't even close your hand once you on somebody's head. Yo, y'all people, boy, y'all amaze me, man. I see why juries send people to jail. Let police get free by watching videos. Because they clearly not watching the video, man. That don't even make sense. That's wild right there, man. Funny thing said, Mom and MFers be talking on the internet like they tough behind the safety of their security. Facts. Street MFers with money let their money move for them in situations like this. Corey walked into her damn finger. Play the video. I just played the video. Her hand wasn't even up till he started walking towards her. So you need to go watch the video. Her hands was down.
This changed my outlook on the situation.
Let me show you again, man.
She may have touched him. California. Is that
he all the way back there. There go Corey.
they're very lenient when it comes to stuff like this.
Her hands
And
is down.
We're gonna play this again.
She ain't talking why he over there doing none of this. Nothing.
He came to her.
Now he walked to her.
Put
Now her
hand in
hands
his
is
face.
up.
Look at this right
As he walking up, she
Pause
put her
right there.
hands up.
And
He didn't
then
walk and put his
he
hand
was
to
upset.
her hand.
Either I think she may have touched him. She may have touched him. And then he ended up open hand pushing. And I was always wondering why.
I wasn't shaming Gully. I'm speaking facts about Gully. He's not real. He another perpetrator that I could read through. You ain't getting no money, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. And if you is getting the little checks here and there, that's cool. Get your money. But he's still fake. I know a fake person when I see one. He ain't showed nothing yet. Nothing. An empty pot make a lot of noise. When you talk about what you got, that means you ain't got nothing. When you got money, you don't have to talk about it, man. We ain't seen no real cars, all the Benzes and the BMWs. We ain't seen that yet, bro. Of course, it ain't shaming him. That's just speaking real. I'm not up here to shame. That mean I'm lying. If I'm trying to shame somebody, that mean I'm making up stuff to embarrass the person, but it ain't real. No, that's what Gully do, and he got checked about it. That's it. The man ain't put it. The man walked up and she put her finger up. Ain't nothing false narrative about. So that mean that this video is being edited by this guy who's doing the commentary. Come on, man. Stop it. That's the real footage from the camera, what building, where they got it from, man. J-Bo said, dude, you're a hypocrite. They both did the same exact thing after video. You see Corey giving him a pass. You could say the same for Anton. Corey invited him and acted like a woman with insults and his reactions. J-Bo, this is where you're wrong at. After Anton left, he started talking tough over the videos. Corey didn't respond and say nothing about the incident for days. And then he came out and said his piece and was disrespectful. I don't like the part with the kid and all that. I don't like that part. But he came out and said his piece days afterwards. Period. So what you saying and I ain't seeing. He's not going to let the nigga get up there and keep talking tough when he gets somewhere safe. And like I said, if he wanted to fight, why he got to go outside? What was outside? He needed more space to get his boxing on? Why you got to go outside? When the man clearly walked up to you. He ain't mushed Corey the way that woman just did. He didn't even do that. He didn't stand up like, yo, why you walking up on me? I'm never letting no man walk up on me, even if I'm already still standing up. None of that makes sense, bruh. For people that know people that don't play that game when it comes to fighting. You're not letting nobody walk up on you. Period. You either gonna back up or you gonna step forward too. And in the case with the lady, she could have just backed up like, man, go ahead. I'm just telling you what I feel, and this, that, and backed up from him. That's what the lady could have did, but she did. She stepped up like she a dude and put her hands in the man's face, man. How? Who tell her she can do that? Knowing she can't beat this man, man. And he didn't punch her. He mushed her. The lady could have just backed up, man. The lady shouldn't even walked up over there woofing. There's a bunch of men all around, and she out there woofing like she's a man with her man over there on the side, bro. What part? And like, how am I bugging out? That don't even make sense logically. She act like she was a dude. This is all real talk. Miss Fish said you could see Corey was just standing there while she was verbally assaulting him, exactly. And he had enough. That is always how most fights, argument in life, arguments in life ending situations happen. Facts. She's sitting there talking like she a dude. Ain't no dude gonna be letting no woman keep talking to them like he a sucker. I don't care who you is. What excuse could Gully have? What excuse could Gully have? What's Gully's excuse? Break it down to me. Gully can't have no excuse when he said straight out his mouth, bruh. I beat the bitch. I beat the bitch. Yeah, I beat my bitch. Yeah, she out of line. How that's an excuse? Cause she told him she ready to go home. And she gotta go. And she there with him, holding him down. And he get mad and try to handle her. That ain't no excuse. And he beat the woman on the floor, pulling her by her hair, dragging her. What you, bruh? You going out bad, feel like you got me looking at you crazy right there with saying all this stuff, man. Now you make an excuse for a nigga that told you he beat a woman because you trying to compare it to this. Wow, bro. That's deep. You didn't hear say that the girl got up, mushed Gully in his face, spit on him in his face, nothing. You didn't hear say none of that. He said the girl was saying, I need to go home. I got to go to work tomorrow. Respectfully, bruh. And you going to sit here and say that? Now Gully get a pass now. Oh, okay. Wow. You wildin', brother. This is about Anton. He came up to that man's spot, thought he was going to out-talk him and try to play him. It's called, like clickbait to get your numbers up and go there and talk crazy. But, homie skipped over all that and asked him, you don't like black people. You talk bad about black people. Can you tell me why you don't give black people props the way you give white people props? He ain't want to answer it. Period. And he tried to, but Corey flipped it around on him. And he ain't want to answer it. And then he asked him, is you black? He said, I'm Christian. He ain't even claimed to be black. Who defends a person like him? He's an ignorant person, man. Want to be somebody bad. Nerd dude that been a nerd all his life. Want to come and play with a person that might get in your ass, boy. And that's what he did. Came playing with a person that wasn't going to play with him. And he thought he was going to run that clickbait tactic to get his numbers up. But if it backfired on him and it went another round. Period. Same thing what this woman do. She trying to do the same thing, but it backfired on her. There's no way around it. It's all in the video, man. Can't make this stuff up. The man didn't want to answer. Why do you talk about black people? Why you don't talk about white people the same way? And the way he was trying to utilize them words, because he think he's a talksmith and think he's slick. But homie wanted that question and he couldn't answer it. And the only thing that he said it so fast out of his mind without thinking, and he been using that word, the SMD. Invite people to the sausage on other platforms and all that. And he think that that's cool to do it, but he's been doing that from afar. This time he was in somebody's face. And he said so fluently, he forgot he wasn't at home on the Zoom doing it. He was right in front of a real person and said it to him and didn't know that that man was going to react. To those are not the words to say to a person that be outside or comes from the ghetto, grew up in the ghetto. You don't use them words. And you know he don't. He's a little Catholic dude. He got money from his father passing away. He acting like he's been doing so much or so many big things. He's already being exposed as being a liar. Do your research on him. He's a phony and he's bad for our culture, especially when he don't respect our culture. He said he's Christian when he was acting as he black. That's crazy. He don't say nothing bad about white people because his main audience is white people. What are you talking about, bro? That dude is bogus. And he said the word so fast it came out of his head, he forgot that he wasn't in the comfort of his own on a Zoom call, on a panel. He was right there in front of a person that said, you sucked the D. Wow. So homie was like, huh? You sure you want to say it like that? And he kept trying to, you know, like contest what Corey was breaking down to him. And the man got up. And when the man got up, he didn't stand up. Who you know, tell me on this panel who let people walk up on your face like that after knowing you said something crazy to them. You don't know that it might be a swing or it might be a come over there and talk to you like Corey did. But he went over there and sat down and talked to him and see if he really meant what he said. Gave him a pass on the strength of that's Corey's house. And he didn't, and now Corey, all that, this is my house, this going out the window. He put that mic down and say it again. Get out of here, man. What do we need to go outside for? Let's take it outside. Do he need space, the box? He knew that they was going to break it up. He didn't want to get beat up in front of the camera. That's what Anton didn't want to happen. Him get beat up in front of the camera, he knew that would have made breaking records all over the internet, everywhere. He'd have got whooped out. That's why he wanted to get up out of there and off that camera. Let's make it make sense. I read the room. Charles Johnson says some dudes, it don't matter. Man, woman, anybody can get it. I don't agree, but it happens. Yeah, but a woman cannot hit a man. And a man just gonna walk away like that. What you gonna hold your eye, be like, yo, what you hit me for? Not no real man that's just been. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen, man. A man don't let a man mush him in the head. Let alone walk up to him like they were about to get it popping. That don't even make sense. Said Corey, J-Bo said Corey played himself in every way, bro. Acted like a woman. Now he exposed for pushing a woman, but not Anton. Yet take talking tough, low blow to kid and snitch on side chick. He ain't snitch on side chick. He can say what he want to say at that point. Homie invited to the sauce and didn't want to, you know, stand on it and sit there and fight. But saying something about a kid, I agree with you. I don't agree with none of that. That's my point, my opinion. I wouldn't take it there, but you got people that will take it there. And Anton talk about people, kids, talk about the ladies saying they breath stink. They got video, all of that. But now somebody talking about his kids now, or his kid, now it's a problem. No, boy, you open the door for that. And when Corey got up once again, when Corey walked over to that woman, her hand went up as he and met to his head. When Corey got up to walk to Anton, Anton said nothing. He said, "Say it again. I'm here. I'm here." What does "I'm here" mean? Then he said, "Nah, bro, just say it again, man." And now he want to get up and let's go outside. Man, that's coward, man. Ain't nobody ever could tell anybody that really been in that brawling world or watch people brawl gonna ever agree that Anton was standing his ground. Yeah, right. That nigga was scared to death. Yeah, his daughter shouldn't have been mentioned. I agree, DJ Johnson. I agree with that. But at that point, he feel like a man talk about people's daughters. I could talk about his daughter too then. And I'm mad, I don't care. Some people just don't care. It is what it is. I don't agree with it though. And if he called that woman and he called the itch, he ain't snitching. He ain't snitching. Don't come in my house talking slick to me, man. And you ain't want to fight. And when he was calling the lady all kind of bitchs, the man ain't come back and defend her honor. So how tough could Anton be? Let me know what man that is with a woman and he's known for fighting at will if somebody violate him. Let me know what man will let. It ain't even gotta be their woman. It could just be their homegirl. It could be their sister. A man calling their friend, their sister, all kind of bitchs while he right there, and he don't do nothing. Somebody in the chat or people in the comments, man, drop comments and let me know if you're a man or even women. If you know your man and you know how he get down, will he let another man call you bitch? Or my fellas, would you let another man call your sister, your lady, your homegirl a bitch while you sitting right there and you probably was going to give him a pass and not to fight? Would you stand and still give him a pass? Because Corey definitely was saying that to try to provoke him to come back and let's get it popping. But they said he kept walking out that building. Coward, man. Y'all can't tell me that dude tough, man. Yeah, right. They could bring the video out. That video is old. This video right here is old. He even went to court for it, and the lady didn't even come to court. She ain't come to court at all. So this video coming out is just somebody just trying to, get some props, but it's still looking whack. And he even said it. Yeah, I mushed her, and I already called my lawyer for retainer, and yeah. It's an assault. I'm going to take my assault charge. I'm ready. So he ain't stand down off of it. But the lady ain't come to court. It got dropped. Now, what's the purpose of the video now? J-Bo said Corey was never going to swing because bodyguard and cameraman. He also wasn't going to do it because Anton a man. Yo, boy. Corey ain't no fighter. He's soft, a joker, got no heads. I guess you must know Corey. You must have seen him somewhere and must have seen somebody punk him or seen him fight and know he can't fight. Okay. But yeah, I don't know, man. What the hell just happened? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, man. I don't know what just happened. I'm in New York right now. But I don't know, the storm got it crazy up here, man. I'm gonna have to go out and come back, y'all. Cause we ain't finished talking about this one. Y'all got me baffled, man. But yeah, if y'all do to the channel, subscribe, baby, and leave them comments on this one. I'll be back. Something happened to the power, baby. The power that went out up here in New York. I'll see you in a hot second.